And what I told the guys after the game, though, in the locker room is I do appreciate everyone in the room and knew we had a lot of work to do, and they battled throughout the year. I thought the thing was consistent in regards to how our work ethic and trying to do it together and laying a foundation of standards and expectations and effort. And so I appreciated them from that. I mean, the game itself, you can look at a lot of different reasons for it not going our way. You know, in the run game, both sides of the ball, rough. Opportunity to finish some drives, couldn't do it. And, you know, momentum never really came on our side. So that is not the standard. We're going to continue to work and look forward to building on this thing.
Questions? The first half, you guys have harped a lot this season about execution, and that just seemed to be in a nutshell what the first half was. You got inside the 35 several times. What happened?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of execution on those. You know, we third and fourth down, I want to say, to the first drive, and we got some contested plays. I mean, face it, we're playing another team out there. They're doing some things, but we didn't execute that. And then being able to make some tackles in the gap. I think we had chances on defense to do that in the first half. We didn't, and yeah, didn't work.
When did you know that Herbert was out?
Well, I saw at the end of the half they put the other guy in for a couple of plays. We weren't certain until the start of the third quarter.
Did you consider changing up on defense at all to kind of load up on the run?
Which was disappointing because I thought we did after that, feeling like they were going to run the ball either way with the lead, and made an emphasis on being aware of the run game.
Coach Smith, for the whole season, against Power 5 opponents, the defense did not hold an opponent to under 500 yards defense. Do you look at your staff in this offseason? Do you look at that, or is it something that's going to stay status quo?
I've been looking at this staff the whole season, and I know what the work's getting done there, and so we definitely got to improve. We all know that, and feel confident we got the guys to help us do that.
Jonathan, at the end of your first season, sort of where do you see the state of the program now, one season in and, you know, heading forward into the future?
I think we've got some optimism. I think we got a lot of work to do, just what I knew I was coming into, and this staff knew it, and these kids know it. I mean, we gotta get improved, and so we are building something. We weren't going to go the route of the quick fix. In regards to that, it's just trying to quick answers or a bunch of transfers that are only going to be here a year and that type of thing. And so we knew we were going to try to lay a foundation this year, and I think this year is disappointing for sure. But there will be some positives if we continue to work and look back on this year of we've actually laid a solid foundation.
Couple of plays, the Coletto throw that was interception. What happened there?
Yeah, it looked like we had the tight end slip it in the back of the end zone. I thought he was open, made a nice play and tipping it. I actually thought it was a pretty good call. I mean, every time he'd come in, he'd been running the ball, and the guy made a nice play and tip it.
And then on the trick play there in the second half where it just turned into a circus.
Yep.
And what happened there?
Well, it looked like it was bad ball handling at the end of it. We're trying to get the ball back to Luton. You know, that's part of coaching. That's part of play calling. You're going to take some risks here, and it's not going to, it could backfire on you, and that one definitely did.
Did you feel like the effort was there throughout the game?
I thought so. I mean, even that last drive where they punched in late, it took them about 3 snaps to do it. I mean, these guys are still flying and going, and I thought we got some sparks on the kickoff return, and guys are still bought in on special teams. Yeah.
You talk about recruiting, what the biggest needs are going forward?
I think the line of scrimmage. I think on the offensive side and the defensive side, the line of scrimmage is something we're going to continue to build off in recruiting, but also in the weight room this offseason. I mean, we got to flat out do it. You can see it out there that we weren't able to match up at times.
Are the junior colleges a possibility, or do you want to get all high school kids?
No, we're going to look always for good players. And so you might see a little bit of that, but I still, the majority of the class, we are trying to be high school.
Really, all season you'd run the ball pretty well. How surprised were you that maybe this time you weren't able to run it very well?
Yeah, you know, that was tough because we do want to have some balance. We did want to come out early aggressive throwing it. Thought we had some matchups there, and but we got to be more productive in the run game. And so that's a physical defensive front. Now up front they got some size to them, but it was not our best day running the ball for sure.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.